What is being discussed right now, it is not a ceasefire, not reconstruction, not diplomacy as we know it. It is a price tag on Gaza, on power, and who gets to control and who does not. You're watching TimesXP. It's me, Dhriti Atri. Pay up and you get a seat. That is the idea of a center of a stunning new proposal linked to the US President Donald Trump. According to Bloomberg report, Trump is floating a post-war plan for Gaza that turns influence into a transaction. Want a role in Gaza's future? Pay more than $1 million up front. Welcome to the Peace Council. The proposal talks about creating a powerful body called Peace Council. This council would oversee Gaza after the war, not elected by Palestinians though, not chosen by the UN, but selected by Trump himself. Here's how this council really works. The report suggests that countries pay up about $1 billion to join. Payment buys permanent influence. Trump decides who gets invited. Trump keeps the final authority over decisions. Basically, in simple terms, money opens the door, power stays at the top. This is not a donation model. It's not aid. It's not humanitarian funding. This is pay to rule. Critics say that the plan treats peace like a luxury club. If you can afford the entry fee, you help shape the Gaza's future. If you cannot, then you stay out. But why is this coming up now? Because Gaza is at crossroad. A fragile ceasefire is struggling to survive. Fighting has paused but not ended. Trust is minimal. And at the very same time, Palestinian technocrats are meeting in Cairo. They are discussing governance, rebuilding, administration. Into this delicate moment drops a plan that flips the entire table. In the meantime, the biggest question is about Palestinians. Under this particular proposal, Palestinians are not the decision maker. Their future is overseen by the outsiders. Power flows from money, not the votes here. Critics say that this sidelines Palestinian agency at the most critical moment in their history. Supporters say that this is realism. Some argue that Gaza needs money, a lot of it. Reconstruction will cost billions, security will be expensive, administration will be complex here. They say wealthy nations should pay and take responsibility, but critics, they simply respond sharply. Responsibility is not ownership. This plan is really controversial because it redefines peace, not as a justice, not as a right, not as self-rule, but as a business arrangement. Pay more, get more power. That logic alarms diplomats, in fact, aid groups, human rights organizations right now, and then there is Donald Trump. This fits his style, right? Transactional, deal-based, top-down. Trump has long argued that money should decide commitment. Now that logic is being applied to one of the most sensitive conflicts in the world. But yes, it has bigger implications as well. If peace can be bought in Gaza, what stops the same model from appearing elsewhere? Who pays? Who decides? Who profits? And who lives with the consequences here? So here's a final question, ladies and gentlemen. Is this a bold plan to force accountability and funding? Or is it a dangerous experiment that turns suffering into leverage? Because when peace comes with a price tag, it stops being peace, it becomes a deal. And Gaza's future now hangs in the balance.